Blog Talk Radio.
Real talk, real plans. Real life, real fans with Riri and Coco. You know, messy, not malicious. Our talk is just delicious with Riri and Coco. You know.
What's up, y'all? Oh my God, I love it. Oh man. Okay, so that is the first time that you guys here on Blog Talk Radio have heard the new jingle. So I need you guys to tell me what you think. What do you think? Right. So what's up, guys? You are tuned in to Real Talk, Real Plans. And as my beautiful best friend said, with Riri and Coco is not here today. She is doing the Father's Day shenanigans as most people are. So I would like to, send out a shout out to the fathers who may listen, all the people who are in fatherly roles. Let me see. I saw this post that I wanted to love a million times, and I couldn't. Let's see if I can find it. If you are listening live, please send me a message, a text message, a pigeon, something, just so I can know that you guys can hear me. I'm not using my mic today, but I am using the microphone on the laptop. So let me know what you think, if I need to make some adjustments. Okay. The post was Happy Father's Day to our dads who tell the same dad jokes over and over, who reply okay or thumbs up to every text, who express care by doing and fixing. Happy Father's Day to our dads whose fashion sense is questionable, who never apologize for the most random weird habits, who aren't afraid to be vulnerable, who swore to be better than fathers, who are supportive, proud, and kind, and those whose love is always felt. Happy Father's Day to the husbands, boyfriends, stepdads, and partners who choose to be present. Who choose to be present no matter what, who always make you laugh, who don't think domestic work is gendered. Amen to that. Hold on, y'all. Making a tiny adjustment. Okay. I moved to the microphone, so thank you for those who let me know. All right, so happy Father's Day to those who are breaking generational patterns, who genuinely enjoy time with the kids, who are always supportive and accepting, to those who always step up when they are needed, who prioritize working on their partnerships, and who express their love that is felt all around. And the last part is Happy Resilience Day to all the women who grew up without their fathers, who lost their fathers, who grew absentee, dysfunctional, or abusive fathers, to the women who raise children who have fathers like this, who show up with the effort and care of both parents in one. You are seen. I hope you know. I hope you still believe, and I hope you allow the world to show you that the love and support you have been missing can come from all other directions. So, happy Father's Day to all who celebrate the day, who should be celebrated, all that good stuff. Whew, child, that felt like a lot. And I know I already, hold on. Hello, caller. You are on the air.
Hello. Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Who was the last person you said Happy Father's Day to?
I did not say Happy Father's Day. I said Happy Resilience Day to the women who grew up without fathers, who lost their fathers, who grew up with.
I didn't. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It does say to the women who raise children who have fathers like this, but it doesn't say Happy Father's Day to the mothers out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's all. I was just wondering because that's always a trigger for me.
I was on my thing last night, and someone actually said, "I wonder if I should tell my mom Happy Father's Day," and I was like, "No,
because she's not a father.
No.
Yeah, I know. When I see all the women get on there and say, I'm celebrating Father's Day too, because I'm raising my kids without a daddy." Well, so
that just means you're a bomb-ass mama. Bomb-ass mama, but not necessarily a daddy. So, okay, I told the people that you weren't here because you was doing Father's Day shenanigans. Wait, Coco, you missed it. Let me do it. I'm going to do it one more time. Y'all, I promise it's the last time that I'm going to play the jingle twice. I promise it's the last time I'm going to play the jingle twice. But, Coco, you missed it, so I got to do it again. Coco, it sounded so good.
Real talk, real plans. Real life, real fans with Riri and Coco. You know, messy, not malicious. Our talk is just delicious with Riri and Coco. You know.
You know, I love it.
I
love
it. It played in my head all day the other day.
Did it? Okay, good. I'm not going to do it again this time, y'all. It's again, I'll put it in at the end. But the reason that we took it is because now that the show uploads onto YouTube, it is a copyright. Like, he's not, fighting us for it or anything because, of course, we're not, making no money off of it unless you guys send us a copy, and then we can have money to, keep the show going. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. But
yeah, I am doing Father's Day stuff, but I'm also packing for a week trip tomorrow. I mean, a week-long trip that begins tomorrow. But no, I'm here. I just got to get up at 4 a.m., so.
So what all did you do for Father's Day for your husband and your children?
We went to my daughter's house, and I made smash burgers on the Blackstone.
You made what kind of burgers?
And smash burgers.
What is that?
It's just burgers on a Blackstone, whatever, with onions and thinly pressed down and things like that. And that was it. We just hung out over there for a little while. Yeah?
The audience wants to know, where are you going? Because next week when I play Where in the World is Coco at this week, they want to know the answer.
I'm going to New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
Ooh, we're going to get my girl.
No, this is for work.
Oh, shit.
This is for work. I'm going to get her. I just don't know when because of my travel schedule is now picking up again. Y'all know I've been home for how long?
A day?
No, I haven't been traveling.
You was just in Fort Valley.
Oh, well, but that's just right up the road. That didn't keep me going for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get her because now I got a few things I need to do. This, I got my travel picked up and stuff for Texas. Next week I'm going to Texas, but this week I'm going to New Jersey and PA. So, and I got an early morning flight, and yeah, I'll probably be tired because I didn't really sleep that great last night.
Okay, so you cooked on the grill, and did you tell them? Did you get them Did you get them gifts? Because I don't know. I haven't done Father's Day in a very long time.
No.
Love. I should text my baby daddy, huh? I text my baby daddy. Happy Father's Day. Okay, now that we've done that, Coco, what kind of laundry is you doing, child? Because, baby, it's doing.
Can you hear it?
Yes, we can hear it.
I'm sorry. I just gotta get y'all. It's just I haven't done it in a while. I'm getting out of here.
So
Don't
what do
y'all
you
talk
think?
bad about me.
A question from the audience: what do you think makes a father?
What do I think makes a father?
I mean, I guess it's just a question for any of the audience. I guess for me and you, questions of the audience. What do you think makes a father? It is Father's Day.
Well, anybody could be a father. Anybody that can get sperm out their penis and what do you call it? Season up an egg can be a father. It takes a real man to be a daddy.
Now that I definitely agree with. Anybody can be a father. It takes hard work, dedication,
love,
yeah. I think when I think about fathers and what they have to offer, I think the first thing that I think of course, after love, because any parent you want love, but I always think like protection, and providing, and not just necessarily financial provisions. Because if you can provide a safe space for me, but you just ain't got the money, then I think that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of them pay child support, but they still ain't around. They're not active.
Right. So what will make someone worthy of being celebrated for Father's Day? And I
someone
think
who celebrates you. Period.
Ooh, that's a good answer. Someone who celebrates, someone who celebrates being a father, someone who's proud of the work that they're doing as a parent. And yes, absolutely. And that's why I like the post that I read, because adopted parents are also, stepdaddies, stepfathers, bonus daddies, even if you're not necessarily married, people who are,
in the child's life and making a difference and part of their development.
Yeah. So JC says, but if your parent who identifies as a woman was the only person who protected and provided, then why wouldn't they be celebrated?
They are on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I definitely agree that they are celebrated on Mother's Day and every other day. But I think that Father's Day is specifically for those fathers who were there and showed up, who was in a kid's life, and they're part of their development. Why wouldn't they be celebrated? I just think.
Well, I have friends who are Jewish, and I love them to death, but I don't celebrate Rosh Hashanah because I'm not Jewish.
Okay, good point. I just think that if you are a single mother, even when my father had died, because my dad died when I was 14, I was just doing like a very nostalgic thing, and it was like, damn, it's been 27 years since my dad even did, But even though my dad died when I was 14 years old, I didn't celebrate my mom on Father's Day. But what I did do was, treat her to something. I mean, as much as you can when you're 14 and ain't got no money, to say, I'm sorry that you have to do this alone. I'm sorry that you had to, I'm sorry that your husband is gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that he missed the opportunity to continue to watch me grow. Um, Jesse said, when are non-binary parents celebrated? Every other day. Because it shouldn't. Just like with Valentine's Day, I don't think that I should just celebrate my mom on Mother's Day or my dad on Father's Day. I think that I should be able to celebrate them all the time. Because I love you on Valentine's Day doesn't mean I don't love you any other day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess that's a good point. And if anybody else
and I guess they would have to pick a day.
Yeah, if anybody
I mean, if you have children.
Birthday, their children's birthday,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. And if you are trans and you now identify as something else, but even with Bruce Jenner, they still tell him Happy Father's Day. They don't tell him Happy Mother's Day. They celebrate him on Father's Day. Or Caitlyn Jenner, sorry.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I would think that, I guess you could celebrate them like, hey, while I was growing up, you were the best father that I could have now. Thanks for the opportunity. I have another mother.
Well, that's what she said she expected. She expects Father's Day to be, because that's what she is for them, but she's not looking for Mother's Day from them.
That's really interesting. I mean, and it's really interesting during this whole pride discussion because I never would have, thought about it any further than, stepdaddy, adopted father, blah, 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 blah. And even foster dad, because I think foster parents get the short end of a stick a lot of times. So fathers Father's Day is a really tough topic for lots of people. And so if this is a really triggering topic, I'm really sorry for you guys. It wasn't my intent. It was just to acknowledge those of us who had great dads, who are married to great men, who have sons who are great dads, for the uncle daddies, shout out to Uncle Daddy, that kind of thing. So, what's in your cup, girl? Did you have you a couple of cocktails? Did you make husband a cocktail?
Girl, he don't drink. He don't drink. He drinks when we on a cruise, but he doesn't drink regularly. He doesn't drink when he has to drive. He won't even sniff a bottle cap, because his license is his money. So he's not about to risk that. So if we're on a ship and there's no chance of him driving over the next 24 hours.
It's transportation. Okay, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
So, or if we're somewhere, we went one time somewhere and he drove us there, but I drove us home because he just wasn't going to make it. So, but yeah, he's not a regular drinker.
Okay.
So he had a Sprite with his meal.
Well, that's good. What do you have in your cup?
Water.
What kind of water? What kind of water? Tap water, spring water, Dasani water?
No, not Dasani. Dasani is nasty.
I know a lot of people that say that, but I guess I'm just real hood because, baby, if I'm thirsty enough and they got some ice in it, I'm going to drink some tap water and not care. Because the girl is thirsty.
No, I'll drink tap water. But I don't prefer cold water. Is not my thing of any kind.
Well, I have coffee. So y'all know I got the package from Juniors, Java, and More. I am not affiliated with them. They are not. I'm just telling you this because it's really good. But Juniors, Java, and More sent me some coffee, and this one was called Sweet Love. I cannot tell you what else is in it, but baby, when I tell you, I can taste that like Jamaican rum kind of flavor they have in it. I can, and it's so good. she did a really good job on this on this um on this coffee. Um, she and Junior. I wish I had the. Let's see what I got on my notes.
Okay. What's the name of it?
Junior's Java and More.
No. The flavor that you have.
It's called Sweet Love. I have mostly Sweet Love, and I put like a little scoop of Cafe Bustelo to give it a little oomph to it. And I added hazelnut creamer and some sugar and
Excuse me.
baby. That I don't know, it's that Jamaican rum, maybe with that hazelnut, that little nutty kind of afterglow. It's so good. You guys have to check it out. Junior's Java and More. So good.
Sweet Love is not on their site.
Well, I'm gonna send an email because it needs to be.
Yeah.
It needs to be. The other one that I really liked was a cup of Irie.
Yeah.
That was really, really good. And Nana's favorite. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really making my way through their catalog, but they're really good. And I think that extra oomph of the Cafe Bustelo just kind of gives it that espresso, shot of espresso that you would get anywhere else. And it just made it really good. Really tasty. Somebody said okay. Debrat and Big Booty Judy didn't celebrate. What? Debrat and Big Booty Judy didn't celebrate Father's Day. They did a big celebration for Mother's Day. And somebody else replied, Deer Park is nasty. I must agree with you there that Deer Park is nasty. But my coffee is delicious. And I'm really glad. I have had some water today. I was very, very productive today. So, wait a minute. Hello? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I keep hearing stuff.
Girl.
It sounded like aliens were in there.
It was. People just be trying to sabotage me. Okay, so how was your week? What you get going on for the week?
For last week?
Yeah, how was the week?
It was pretty good. It was pretty productive. Well, I feel like it was. What did I do? I traveled to Fort Valley, but that was productive. The house is clean. That's good. It's always a good thing. I didn't really do much. I went to Sam's yesterday.
Did you focus on look back at your goals like we talked about last week? Did anybody in the world who's listening, did you focus on your goals from last week? Did you look back at your New Year's resolutions or set some new goals?
No, I do have a new goal, but I did not look back at my New Year's resolution. But if I'm thinking about it properly, my New Year's resolution is probably what I reset to, because I was just literally talking to my son probably 30 minutes ago, and I was like, after we go on these 2 cruises, I got to get my financial life together because I'm reckless. I am reckless. There's no reason that my original was supposed to be budgeting, right? And or something to do with budgeting and finances, but I got that budgeting thing from Life Plan Action, and I didn't even crack it, right? Because it's also an awakening when you start to put pen to paper with these actual numbers of what's coming in and what you have going out. And my anxiety and everything else I had going on was not going to allow me to be able to work through those emotions, I don't think. So every time I had the attempt to do it, I would do partial, right? Like I downloaded the I forget what the app is that tells you everything that you have recurring out of your bank account, right? And I was like, oh, Jesus. So, and then after looking at that, I'm like, yeah, some of the stuff is not even here. So then I just put it to the side because I'm like, I don't really want to know. I'm like this. I don't even check my check stubs. I see my deposit, and I'm like, yep, that's right, because it's the same thing, random salary. So it's the same thing every 2 weeks. And my bank account sends me my bank will send me a notification when my checking account gets low. So that's literally how I live. And that is so reckless and irresponsible. So
I think that knowing where you are really gets you right together because, okay, check me out. That's so funny that you brought this up. The other day, I keep talking about canceling Sterling Inc., right? And so the other day, it comes out of my account, or I was looking at something, and I'm like, I wonder how many times I've been charged for Sterling Inc. And so I go back and I write down all the times that I've been charged for Sterling Inc. and how much it added up to. And then I'm like, well, let me check this shop. Let me check this other shop. And I started to add up how much I had spent at these different shops. And when I say it was eye-opening, I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? In the moment, it's really good. And it's not that I spend a lot at a time, but it's a lot over time.
Yeah.
And if I stick to a budget, I have one friend who's really, really tight with her budget. And then another friend who told me to do PayPal in 4 so it won't feel so bad. Because if you have a $50 budget, that's basically $12, $13 every 2 weeks. Well, with my bank account, the fact that I don't work nowhere, $13 is a lot of money some weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It was crazy. And I know PayPal and 4 because let me just pay this shit off. Now I might do it on the first day, and then when my check hit, then I'll pay it all off at one time. But I don't want you nickel and diming me every couple of weeks because it give me more anxiety. I'm with you on that. So yeah, that was definitely one of my goals for the new year. I just went back and looked at them, but me and my friend Ray, at early December, we were accountability buddies, and we just kind of put them. And so then I just kind of pinned it in our chat so that I'll be able to go back and look at them. And when I looked at them, our goals were, the goals that I have for myself now are still I'm still on track to try and work on those goals, but I haven't been doing anything monthly to specifically. Only thing I did do was keep losing some weight. I went to the doctor the other day. I'm skinny.
I told you were skinny last time I saw you.
I lost 7 whole pounds. I was like, bitch, y'all can't tell me nothing.
Girl. And you see what I admire about you is your self-control. Because if somebody tell me I lost 7 pounds, baby, I'm about to splurge. I owe myself a Publix sub, some ice cream.
I immediately to the office after. Anytime I go to the doctor, please know my emotional comfort for all the anxiety I have going to the doctor is satisfied with the trip to the house.
Okay.
Every time they know, they're like, "Hey, girl, how you doing? Let me get your chair ready. Get your table ready." You want your waffle?
But I do. I admire, and you know what? One of my things is the planner events. I was just telling my son that too. I don't need to go to every planner event.
Oh, ma'am, don't talk to me about that.
Okay, well.
Don't.
Okay. But let me just say, I don't, though. I go there to talk to the same people that I talk to all the time. Yeah, you may meet a couple, whatever. And yeah, it's fun. But I have just as much fun when I go to local stuff and it's either really inexpensive or free. I don't need to buy a plane ticket, a hotel, a ticket to the event, and buy a bunch of shit when I'm at the event. You know what I'm saying? And then stuff leading up to the event. It's just like, and you come back and it's like, well, what the hell? You don't. The swag from SGS I took out when you were here, right? Or was it after you left here? When did I go to SGS? In 22?
Yeah.
Or 21, 22, whatever it was. The stuff from CPC 2020, sorry, CPC 2020 is in another bin. Go Wild stuff I took out when you were here. And CPC last year is in the suitcase from which I brought home from. So I'm saying that to say this. And instead of buying new crap, go and search through that stuff to see what you can use out of it. It's like you're going for what to say that I went, and I'm like,
It's like going to a concert.
I'll probably go.
It's like going to a concert.
Yeah, I don't do those either.
I haven't been. I really haven't been anyway. But I haven't been to a concert in a while. Probably because I just be thinking like, who the fuck gonna stand up the whole time? Not doing that.
No, exactly. In the Chris Brown tour, baby, I'm on tour with Chris Brown via TikTok. I have been to every city with him, and it was free. The free 99.
Free 99. I know
watch
it's
his videos all day.
Yeah, I know it's nothing that can change the experience of being there. But, I mean, once you're gone, you're gone. At least with planner shit, when you leave, you at least might have a sticker book or a pen or something that you can say you got there, the photos, the memories, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, local events, I don't feel so bad because I don't have to stay, right? I don't have to get a hotel room. I can just go and come back home and be done. Do I get a hotel room? Absolutely. Why? Because I love them. I love king size beds.
Yes, and you want to be there with the people. Why? I don't want to leave and everybody else is still awake down in the lobby. You know?
Right.
I don't want to do that. So I get the hotel.
Ray says, I love concerts. There's nothing like experiencing music I love with folks who love it as much as I do. A concert in 2019 is still one of the best days of my life. I felt the music. I do agree with that. Like, I went to like one of those outdoor, concerts that they have here where you can like bring your chair, bring your food,
Yeah.
And I saw Erykah Badu, and I mean, it was so many other people there, but I went to go see Erykah Badu. And if anybody knows, that is where Erica Lynn came from. Erykah fucking Badu. I love Erykah Badu. Well, I loved her before she was so problematic. Don't come for me. Come for your mom. I loved Erykah Badu and her music. Let me specify that. I loved Erykah Badu and her music. But anyway.
Wait, why are we not supposed to be liking Erykah Badu? I'm so
I don't know. She's problematic, ? I don't know. But I know that all of our faves are trash, and I just have to put that out there because I don't know what they do behind closed doors. I don't know. I don't
either, and I don't even
want to know.
That's the way I look at it.
I don't want to know.
Because if people follow me home and listen to half the shit I say, they probably would hate me too. So
exactly,
it is what it
Cancel
is.
Cancel me. But
yeah.
That was a really good day. Now, what I do remember that, of course, the concert wants you to forget because you had so much fun there was that long ass motherfucking walk back to my car after standing up that whole day and all of that. Like, I don't miss that, and I don't even know if I will be able to do that now. Me and Wendy, like, is my oxygen gonna last long enough? Do I have a place to charge it while I'm there? Like, those are the things that go through my head now, of course. But now I'm old. I was young and cool back then. Anyway. But the point is, the whole point of all of that was to say, I got my ticket for.
Oh, jeez.
I got my ticket for Planners at Tiffany's. What their new theme is not Planners at Tiffany's. Their new theme is something about planners and traveling. Do you know? Can you tell me? Did I make that up?
Yeah. Nope, you didn't make it up. I'm not going, obviously, but because I'll be on a cruise. That's the only reason.
Planners at
It's something about travel adventure or something.
Tiffany's. I'm going to tell you what it is. It is Passport and Plans Party. And you know what makes it so exciting for me? I will get my freedom papers 1 week before.
Oh, we'll have to celebrate.
I am free. Do you hear me, people? I will be free on October 13th.
Freedom.
You want to see me dancing? Yeah. So, and I think that's a good thing. Passport and Plans Party. Embrace the adventure. The tickets went on sale June 15th at 12:00 p.m. I don't see anything that says that I am sold out yet. So you may still have a chance to buy a ticket right now. Right now. Go get your ticket. I'll be there. I mean, you never know. I do want to submit a prize gift bag from Real Talk, Real Plans. And Coco, did I tell you that I have gotten 3 separate DMs about buying a cup?
Oh, have you?
Yes. So we're going to be working on getting that merch out soon. We have to find out the cost of shipping. And once we do, I'll be able to put up a flyer of some sort so that you can get your Real Talk, Real Plans, hashtag Messy Not Malicious, cup, or I think the other thing she said was a luggage tag. I don't know. Maybe you want to try
mouse pad.
Yeah. All those things. All the things and a price list. So we'll be working on that very, very soon. That is our goal before the summer is over. We want you to be able to drink your beverage of choice in a Real Talk, Real Plans cup. It makes me so excited.
It is exciting.
I wish you could see my face. Okay. So the topic for today's show, since we've been talking about goals and we've been talking about revisiting our goals from, one more thing. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I also put myself on the wait list for CPC.
Yay!
I'm excited.
You'll get in.
I've never been, and I'm really excited. For those of you who don't know, CPC is the Chicago Planner Conference, and I keep hearing it's lit. Like, I get, sometimes like with SGS, I get mixed reviews. With Planner by the Beach, I get mixed reviews. I've gotten really good things with the one that's in California. What is it called? Southwest Planner Club or something? I don't know. I've got really good reviews there. Go Wild, I even get mixed reviews, right? But CPC, not one time have I ever heard a bad review. So if you've had a bad time at CPC and you'd like to share your story so that your time is not discounted, please give us a call and let us know. The number is 515-602-9680. Oh, it was West Coast Planner. Thank you. Look.
Oh, yeah.
The audience be looking out. That's why I fuck with the realist. Did y'all know that? The realist. The number again is 515-602-9680. You are more than welcome to call in. I know I'm all over the place, but baby, this Cafe Bustelo. Whoo! Get you some. Oh, and also, back to the other thing I was talking about being productive. I cleaned, vacuumed, I cooked. I feel like I did all the things today. I deserved this coffee.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Coco, I see your face looking at me. You know that, right? I can see you.
No, I do think you. I think you deserve it too.
I can see you. All right. All right. So we've been talking a lot about goals. Right? So we talked about the itch to switch. We talked about how to make our planners feel good. Apparently, a couple of realists who listened, I want to say Becca, actually switched her planner, which made me excited because why not? You got the itch to switch, scratch it, baby, scratch it. Then we talked about mid-year check-in, right? So we looked at our goals from the beginning of the year, those New Year's resolutions, and we kind of went over set new goals on the midweek check-in on Thursday. Set some new goals for the other half of the year, and so I want to talk about something that was brought to my attention today, and that is mid-year burnout. Mid-year burn. Yeah, I got quiet and I just let it sit there for a minute because we all be burnt the fuck out, right? So, what is burnout, Coco? What is I don't want to say a layman's definition, but like not no dictionary definition, but what would you consider called burnout?
It's like you have just mental exhaustion or emotional exhaustion from a specific thing. Doing like people at work, you get burnout at work from just the same mundane things over and over again, and it's so much of it. Or in this situation, burnout with your planner or trying to keep up with your planner. Some people have expressed that it's just like it's too much. So they'll say, I'll just write in it. I don't decorate it because they start to get like anxiety or an overwhelming feeling like it has to look a certain way or it has to be something. So they start having like detachment, because it just doesn't feel effective for them.
Man, Coco, you could have been a dictionary yourself. That is exactly what I had. No, really.
Stop it.
I promise. When I did my research today, I got burnout was complete mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. And some of the signs, I'm telling you, you said it word for word. Some of the signs were you may find it difficult to like engage in activity. You just don't give a fuck. Hopelessness. Physical signs of burnout are like headaches, stomach aches, fatigue, frequent illnesses, like when you get sick all the time. That's because your immune system is low because you're just damn well at. Change in appetite or sleep. You can't sleep or you want to sleep too much. You start feeling helpless. You become a cynic, always a negative Nancy. Feeling like a sense of failure, like you can't do it right. You're just not happy with it.
Yeah, all those anxiety symptoms.
Yes. You feel detached and you have no motivation at all. And so some of the things that happen, that you'll do is like you don't perform as well as you used to. I'll give a good example.
Yeah.
When I start feeling burnout, I get feeling burnout with, I'll use my medicine as an example this week because I just take so many fucking pills, my guy. I have so many things to remember. Did you take these 2 inhalers? Did you take all 15 pills? Did you charge your oxygen machine? Is the other oxygen machine ready to go in case you need it? Nobody has, the little cigarette lighter things that we used to have back in the day with the two, with 2 things. Where you can just kind of put it in, talking about, right? Like a cigarette lighter, you just push it in. Nobody has that in a car. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nobody has that in a car anymore. But that's the only way I can charge my machine on the go.
But they have the 12-volt thing. The cars usually come with you just don't have the cigarette lighter anymore, but it has the plug.
I haven't found that in my car.
It's probably in the back seat on the back console.
Okay. So that really just overwhelms me, and I just feel burnt out. And then some days I just be like, fuck it, I ain't taking that medicine. I'm just not doing it. I'm tired of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's not the right thing, but sometimes you just, my brother get tired, a sister get tired. So I was thinking of ways to what causes it. And I think one of the major things is just that you brought up first was overwhelm. Complete overwhelm. You just doing too much. You signing up for too much. Too many responsibilities. You feel like you have little to no control over your life or what's going on or what's happening. And sometimes that all just contributes to the dumping on you, right? When you lay down at night, it makes your anxiety go up. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't sleep. All these things are running through your head. So what I wanted to talk about today, after I've introduced you to burnout, showed you signs of burnout, I want to talk about ways to kind of help you with your planning to help you get through your burnout. I think that was a good segue into that topic. No, I am not a mental health professional, so I don't want you to take this like I'm trying to tell you what to do. Please, if you feel too overwhelmed, go to your doctor, baby. Get on your meds, take your meds. Whatever the doctor tells you to do, you do. I'm just trying to offer you a different way other than to allow your planning, because most of you are here because you're planners or, you know, stickerers or journalers or crafters, right? But one way we can help let our crafts help us through our overwhelm and all of that stuff. So, Coco, do you have any suggestions before I start ranting because I'm high on Cafe Bustelo?
No, I need suggestions.
Okay. Well, one of the ways that you can start regaining your balance, JC says, I also think putting too much pressure on things, like making any obstacle mean failure. And I agree with that. Obstacles do not mean failure at all. Just like disagreements with someone doesn't mean the end of the world, right? Coco, me and you can argue today, and tomorrow I'm going to be like, girl, what you cooking?
And I'm going to say, what the fuck you want? I'm just kidding.
You said you're going to still be mad?
I'll be like, what the fuck you want? No. I don't hold grudges like I used to. But no, I get what you're saying.
I absolutely do hold a grudge. I mean, baby, I'm a Capricorn. But I'm trying to get past that. I'm growing. Erica is growing.
Yeah. It hinders your progress.
It does. Okay. So let me get to my notes.
Uh-huh.
My notes. Okay. Regaining balance in your life. Ray says, I'm going to be mad until apologies or food are offered. Hey, I'm with you on that.
Oh.
Offer me some food. Give me some cookies. I love cookies.
Listen, let me just say something real quick. I'm going to take a 30-second thing. I agree. But you know what? I've experienced in the last month so much immediate death. And not with my uncle. This is not about Uncle Daddy. This is people that I had one that worked for us, and the other one was the husband of a lady who works for us. And both of them died the exact same way, laying on the sofa watching TV. Both had heart attacks, different states, no relation, just both of them are connected. And in that moment, like the other day when I got the second call, I said to myself, is him leaving the toilet seat up that big of a deal? Because that's, the ultimate argument in houses sometimes. Not really for me. I just put the damn thing down. Who gives a shit? But for a lot of people, it is. And so, and I always said I want because if somebody leaves the house and dies, or you go to the kitchen and you come back and they're dead, which is what happened to one of the women. Like, we were arguing about what? Like, it wasn't worth it.
Okay.
There's just nothing that's worth it.
Clean it off.
Clean it off. Leave his socks on the floor. Yeah, yell at him, but don't be mad. And look, I'm a work in progress because I get mad and hold a grudge, but I just try not to, because death is always on my mind, and that's part of my anxiety. So, but it is. It's always on my mind, and it's just not worth it. And one of those guys was really young, but it's been a whole lot of heart attacks. Two people survived. A guy that worked with us, he goes back to work tomorrow. But yeah, people just.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that was it. And so I get it. I listen, because what I tell y'all, I haven't talked to my daddy in 20 years. And I've seen him at a couple funerals. I haven't talked to him. I'm not now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not about to pick up the phone and call him, because there's just been so much that has happened in that time frame. I've made peace with that whole situation because I know who he is. But I don't have a problem. I said that to say I don't have a problem with not talking to somebody now. I lived with my ex-husband and passed him in the hallway and didn't say anything. So, yeah, I could live with you and not talk to you. That's not a problem for me. So I get what you're saying.
When you said about the socks in the bathroom, like you left your socks on the floor, what I have started to do with my son, I know he is not my husband. I'm not in any way trying to compare my son to my husband. I'm not one of those weird women. However, It is difficult when you share a bathroom with a boy. So when I find his socks or his underwear on the floor, I throw them away. Yes, I bought them. Yes, I will have to buy them more. But they come out of his Robux money and not my money. Like, I don't eat. If you stop leaving this shit in the middle of the floor, I will stop throwing it away. And he's like, man, Ma, you seen my white socks? You mean those brown ones that I keep telling you to throw away? Oh, I threw them away because they're not white anymore. I'm like, where are you even getting white socks? I buy black socks. Who's giving you white socks? Anyway. JC says, I think a lot of the stuff from the Itch to Switch episode can help, like making things new and fun again instead of everything being so serious. I absolutely agree with that. One of the things that I had was like turning to other people for support, friends, colleagues, or community groups. Yes, absolutely. For the whole weight loss, surgery thing, they have these support groups. I've joined so many online support groups. Anytime something new is happening for me, I look on Facebook and try and join a group. When I got my Invisalign, I joined a group. When I stubbed my toe and I think it was broke because it still hurt today, yes, 3 weeks later, it still hurts, I joined a group. Like, I need to know. I need to know other people's thoughts and opinions. I need to know what they got going on. I mean, I say nothing, but I need to know. And you talk to your friends, talk to your people, but of course, make sure that they have the spoons to listen, because you don't want to just call somebody and immediately like dump on them, right? But like, I can call Coco at 1:00 in the morning. Bitch, you up? What you doing? Hey.
Yeah, because I call you at 1:00 in the morning. I need my doctors.
Right. Like, what you doing? I need to talk this through. I mean, and it could be something dumb like what planner I want to switch to. So I set up Gigi for, side note, I set up Gigi for June and July, but I'm really thinking that since I don't really need Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's like wasting a lot of space. So what if I just did like a daily and then just decorated the days and then used the days that I worked and did that? But I don't have a space for notes in the back. So there's that. Okay. Anyway, so another thing that you can do, is reframe the way you look at your work or home life by finding the value, the meaning, and the balance. Find your why. Why do I do this? Why did I start doing this? What can I do to take off some of this on my plate? Why do you vacuum your house 4 times a week? Are you just obsessed, or is it dirty? You know what I'm saying? Take off your shoes at the door. That might alleviate some of the traffic that's coming through your house. Maybe you only have to vacuum twice a week now. You know what I'm saying? Why are you piling pressure on yourself? Do you have to cook 7 days a week? Or could you cook 4 days a week and have leftovers 3? Right? Or could you make 2 meals in one day so that you're not behind the stove every single day? Like, alleviate your own pressure. Find out why you start to do those things, and then maybe it would, help you out. Oh, sorry, y'all. I haven't been looking to see if anybody's called. So if anybody's called, hold on, let me see. Nobody's called. But if you want to call, you can. It's 515-602-9680. If you have any suggestions or you shoot shit or just say, hey, girl, hey, you can. All right. Another suggestion that they have is reevaluate your priorities by taking time off or regular breaks during the day. This hustle, get it done mentality that everybody has right now is overwhelming to me. I can't do it. I can't. Like today, in order to get all the things done that I had, I challenged myself to do productivity sprints. Okay, for 20 minutes, I'll do this, and then I'm going to stop. Ray said, or you can just live alone. You're right. But everybody's not so lucky.
Some days it's nice, and other days you'd be like, you know what? How can we just live apart?
How could we? Like, you got your own bedroom. I mean.
No, but listen. Side note. When I first met my grandparents, but as far back as I can remember, they always had separate bedrooms, and I never could understand that. But today, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's a whole
and
thing.
Even my first mother-in-law and father-in-law, they had their own bedroom too. And I would say to her, why? How y'all decided y'all not going to have sex anymore? And she said, who said we decided that? She said, when we need to visit, we visit. And I said, oh.
Your place or mine, okay?
I just automatically assumed they wasn't going to have sex no more.
I know a lot of people who would need separate space for sure. I don't know about a whole separate house, because who want to pay double bills, but.
No. A bedroom is good.
One listener said, I would definitely need separate space. Maybe a whole separate house. We can be neighbors, but I need space. Listen.
A whole separate house?
Huh?
A whole separate house?
She said maybe.
So you just want to date?
Yeah, she just want to date. I mean, I guess be married and have somebody as a lifelong companion. And be in a separate house. Well, I want to know how can your planner help you? Well, what I want to talk about was like, how can your planner help you with this overwhelm, right? And I think one of the things that you could do is, if you've been making like lots of to-do lists and stuff, and you see things that are consistently not getting done, stop writing that shit on your fucking to-do list. Stop it. It's not getting done, baby. You don't want to do it. Just stop it.
Yeah.
You're not going to shampoo the carpet this month. Call somebody and do it. Save the money and get them to do it, because you're not.
Yeah. That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the listener says, I don't necessarily want to just date, but I just want to have consent to be in your presence. But I mean, I guess when you get married, you give up all that. Not consent. Don't cancel me. Not consent, but I mean, I guess when you're married, it's kind of like, you're just here. You know, you're here like a kid. Like, you're here. I mean, not.
Yeah. But a separate room would be nice. I get that, but I don't want to be all the way away from you.
Ray says separate bedrooms, cities, zip code, hemispheres. Who cares? Put your tiny house by my tiny house, and we can meet in the middle.
Y'all extreme with it over there.
They are definitely extreme. Oh, y'all, just so you know, my baby daddy is extremely appreciative for my happy Father's Day baby daddy text. He gave me a whole thumbs up.
Aww.
How sweet. Thank you, baby daddy. Another thing that you can do when you are planning and you become overwhelmed with not only your planner, but with the plans that you're putting in it, stop decorating so much. 2 washi strips, a fat ass die cut, and be done. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
2 washi strips, a fat ass die cut, and you're done. That's a whole page. That is a journaling spread. Oh, or some florals if you don't do washi. Florals, doll. Boom, you're done. And you don't have to worry about it. Or, even get you, go back to the basics. Remember why you fell in love with planning or why you're trying to fall in love with it. Get you a spiral notebook, baby. A regular 3-subject Mead notebook, composition book, any of that, and just write it on down. Write it on out. I had the most fun today writing in my 3-subject Mercer University. I did not graduate from Mercer. My sister did. Mercer University notebook about the book club tomorrow. Shout out to The Dark Side. If you are interested in coming to see how we run a book club tomorrow, we are going to be talking about Vera Wong and her unsolicited advice for murderers. Come and talk to us and fall in love with Vera with us. If you need information, you can hit me in my DMs because I like it when you're there. JC says that Frolic and Brains. Wait, hold on one second. JC says at Frolic and Brains you can buy a sampler and it is super easy because you get everything you need to do a whole spread. She has them on sale today, so today would be the day for you to go and buy something from Frolicking Brains. Okay, go.
No, I was gonna say, when you said go back to the basics, just your notebook. Honestly, last week was it, or the week before, I hadn't done any decorating. Like my whole planner situation had me stressed out. I bought the Coach notebook when I went to buy it first. I bought the Coach planner thing, the pocket. Shit, what is it? You know what I'm trying to say? The Coach notebook from the store with the cover. And I just decorated 2 pages there, and it did all my notes for the day for work in there. And it felt really freeing because it was decorated, because that's my thing. I want it to be decorated, but when I get in my planner and I get all discombobulated, but I just took those 2 blank pages, which I had a little bit of decoration from the whatever, but I covered that up. But anyway, and I just decorated those 2 pages and did my whole notes for the day. Like a daily. I made it like a daily, and it was very freeing. So there's something to be said about getting a Mead notebook and just starting from scratch.
Yeah, and even if you, okay, so this is a combination of 2 thoughts, right? Tracy says, I love that idea. Define the bare minimum and do that. If it doesn't feel like enough, let yourself be bored for a few days, like rekindle a little desire, as if you and your significant other were living in 2 separate houses. But it made me think like there have been weeks in my work planner where there was no decoration. It was just pen, highlighter, if I had a highlighter that matched, right? Just straight black ink on the page. And another thing that has been helping me is pre-decorating, right? So that I don't feel pre-decorate for the whole month. I've taken the pictures for the month. I don't feel the need to be like, oh, I can't write on it because I didn't take a picture. Fuck yeah, the picture I already taken. And if it ain't taken, I don't care. Maybe you'll see that I work at a nonprofit and we accept donations. Maybe you want to donate to Groveway Community Group. I don't care. It's some stuff that's private, but nothing that I'm talking about at work. A clothing giveaway. Woohoo. How secret. You got the clothes?
Yeah.
We need more clothes. So I'm just just get back to the basics and remember why you like it. If you have too much washi, put that shit in the box, stick that shit on the shelf, take it to the next D stash and start over if you need to. If you're tired of just your washi, ask a friend to ship you a couple of rolls and you ship them some rolls, and then that way you'll get something new and you'll remember what you like, what you don't like, why you don't need it, what you do need as you find your style, right? If the a regular or just write in your planner and don't post a picture at all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make a brain dump list so you can get all of it out of your head, and from there you decide what you want to do or don't do. And my personal favorite is to just do some shit and then go back and write what all you did. Instead of a to-do list, it's a already did list. Then they're done list.
Yeah.
Because I feel a lot more
confident. Because sometimes people get overwhelmed with the wanting it to look like what they have already seen. So if you've already done it, you don't have to worry about that. Now everybody just looking at pictures, wanting it to look like what somebody else is. Or, you get inspiration also from the people you bought it from. So like Live Love Posh, who is also having a sale tomorrow, speaking of my budget.
Okay.
Like I'll look at a lot of their things and, do my layouts from there when I get like brain fog. I'm mostly using her book.
Whose book?
Live Love Posh.
Okay. I just missed something. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I have been using my A6, but I've been pre-planning in it, right? So I'm already done with all of the gay month. I did an extra Father's Day spread that I did not post today. I did a extra Juneteenth spread. And then I did a scleroderma awareness month. A lot of people don't know about scleroderma. Scleroderma is very similar to lupus and fibromyalgia. It attacks your insides, blah, blah, blah. All the muscles. That's what my sister passed from. So I did those. But now I just feel like I need a place that I can just write like day-to-day stuff in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure I could, but do I go and do I just write it after those days and then just come flip to those days? Or do I just get me a little spiral notebook, stick it in there and be done? I haven't quite decided where I am with that. I really want something I can just kind of fold over on itself and just kind of jot. But I mean, I guess I could use the A6 because who the fuck gonna be looking at it but me?
Right.
Throw some washi on it and be done with it, right?
Yep.
Or maybe I could start from the back and work my way up so that way I'm not like stopping, progress in it. I don't know, but that's kind of where I am. I'm really feeling like I need to go back to the basics with some things, like, and it's mostly for like my book journaling, because we had this talk about the 100,000 Kingdoms, and it really reminded me I'm good at that shit, right? Like I'm good at analyzing text. I'm good at, finding what I love about it and the symbolism and all that shit. And I know I'm good at it because I taught it, right? And I was able to make people do it. I have a 99.5% pass rate on all of my students taking the test that they needed to take. I know that I'm good at it, but when you don't use it, you lose it and you forget. And so just having that and trying to run a book club, but not wanting to go too deep, but still wanting to have that moment where I still feel like I'm using my brain and being smart, it made me be like, bitch, I just want to write. Like, yes, I like my book journal where I'm decorating and giving a summary and my feelings, but I just want to write like my random unhinged thoughts about it, what it reminded me of, blah, 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 in a safe space too, right? So that I can go back to it without having to worry about if it's decorative, if it's, and so I know that just sounded like a bunch of ramble. Sorry, y'all. It's the coffee. Okay. Well, any other ways? Any other suggestions? definitely one of the things. So go back to the basics. Make you a brain dump list. Remember to use what you have, right? Like if you must now, go on and go shop at some places because all the places are having these going out of business sales. All the places are having these going out of business sales. So high paper clouds. Wait, I have it. Where did I? High paper clouds closed. I think cheerful planner girl closed. Pretty cute planner still found stuff. Planners at Tiffany still has tickets open. Charmed and Poised still has tickets. That's in Virginia. Okay. And yeah, I know you have a ticket to that, so you're really excited.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that is all. I was trying to see if I had any other screenshots that I took for the week, because I be shouting during the week. Okay, yeah, high paper clouds. Oh, there's a summer ween sale. Save 25% off Halloween. On all Halloween items with code Stay Spooky at these shops. So you have Little Spark, Constance, Creating & Co., Cricket Paper Co. Don't buy that shit from Cricket Paper Co. Just stop it. Moxie Chick Studio. Ooh, I like them. Planning with K, Shine Sticker Studio, and Simply Me Kish. Okay, I'm lying. You can shop at Cricket Paper Co. I just was not happy with my advent from them, so I won't be buying it again this year. Also, Frolic and Brains is having a sale. I think it is a star seller sale. She has some really cute buttons going on. Oh, and you know what? The number one bully during all that AI stuff is closing their shop. They said it is an agonizing decision for months and kept going back and forth. And she to decide to close, but unfortunately she won't be able to sell wax melts anymore. Sorry, bully lady, you can't sit here. I've been seeing a lot of people who are putting more items on their more things on their account, their planner account, other than just planning. And so I'm curious to know what you or the audience thinks about that. Do you think that a planner account needs to just be planning, or do we even give a fuck?
Yeah, I don't really care. Well, but a lot of people that I follow for thoughts, ideas, and inspiration. So, that would be my preference. I don't really care that it's little Johnny's first day of school, but if that's your only account, then okay. I don't know how else to put it, so sorry.
Yeah. I guess I don't care. I guess I don't care. My algorithm is already so fucked up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I have stuff. I have lots of music stuff, right? A lot of art stuff, a lot of book stuff. So, I guess I come for your planner and I stay for the vibes. That's what I think about. Danny, her disorganized plans, baby, she a whole cleaning lady on hers. She be showing me, every time I see that shit, I get motivated. Like, damn, bitch, I need to clean my baseboards. Get off my phone.
Yeah, but it's still something to learn or have and get inspired by, right?
Yeah.
Usually, the people I follow is not teaching me how to do something productive. They usually selling something else or got me hooked in another another drug of choice in this plant or the paper world or the crafting world. So I'm like, oh, now I need to start doing this and buy all the things. So maybe I just should file people who are being productive.
Right. I think productivity is what you need. Or not you specifically, but me.
Yeah, I mean, I do. You feel a whole lot better. You feel a whole lot better when you're doing something productive and you can see the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to just sit in depression. The cleaning people usually come in and I'll clean before they come, which I think is ridiculous, and my kids think it's ridiculous too. And this week I had to agree with them, so I didn't, and I felt, but I usually don't let them like clean my bedroom because, I wouldn't want anybody to see it. But I was like, fuck it, that's what they do, so.
Right.
There you go. And I feel so much better, but I didn't do that, so that's not productive, but it helps me to be more productive because when it's a mess, you just kind of wallow in the mess. And, it's like you get into this depression state and you don't want to do anything, which is the issue in my craft room.
And I really think that helped you overcome your burnout, right? Like, I just can't do it this week. They're going to have to actually do the whole job that I'm paying them to do. And I think that's a really good thing. Shout out to people who let you use their passwords on certain accounts, because without you, how would I watch South Park, the new episodes? How? Without you? I don't know. But thank you for that.
Yeah, some of them get with Switch.
Yeah. Like,
because we all had to do our own Disney Plus account because they didn't cut us off.
Well, we made Mason pay for Disney Plus. That's his bill. He got to learn what it's like early. And I want to just say this one other thing. And this is about, it's nothing to do with anybody specifically, but it's about like backhanded compliments and supporting your friends. Because last week I talked about how there were so many ways to support your friends. Even if you don't listen to podcasts, even if you don't watch YouTube, you can share the link. You can, ask them what the topic is about. You can help them walk through ideas even, right? You can give them things that are happening in the planner community. But one thing I don't ever want anybody else to say to me is, I heard on your little show. Let me tell you something.
What?
Let me tell you something. I ain't never in a day in my life asked you anybody to listen to it and not get something from it. I do the show because we love it. It is something that we love to do. But the more I kept sitting on the comment, you and your little show, it started to hurt my feelings a little bit more. And then I remembered that I was that bitch and that our show is actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. We're offering things to the people. And I know it sounds cocky, you guys, and I'm not trying to be that way. But if I don't toot my horn, who will? So I just want to shout out to the realists who listen to the show, who get something from the show, who realize the hard work and effort that we put into this thing, because it ain't easy. Everybody thinks they can get on somewhere and just do it, and it's not easy, which is why so many things don't last as long as they could, because it's hard work and it takes dedication and all of that stuff. So don't let nobody put you down, y'all. If you working hard on something, even if you overwhelmed, if your planner is just a notebook, envelope, whatever it is, baby, you worked for that, and I want you to be proud of it. I'm never going to say your little envelope, because, baby, that's a big envelope with your big plans on it, so I don't want you to be discouraged.
Oh, I better never hear him say it.
JC says, and navigating emotional insecurity, like show up when no one even listens. I don't know who be listening. I don't know if anybody ever listens,
right.
especially if I don't get a message in the chat. If I don't get a message in chat, I don't know if anybody's listening, but we carry on like we are talking to each other, and it doesn't matter because that's what we wanted to do in the first place. So I just wanted to encourage somebody out there who might be doing something and it seems like you're not getting nowhere and people not respecting it. Baby, you keep going. That's not a little anything. That's a big thing. I want you to keep going, keep pushing, keep striving. Do your damn thing. If burnout is on you, baby, start from the beginning. Let's start over. Let's start over, go back to the basics, and we can get there. You can overcome this burnout. You got it? All right. I just had to get that off my chest. I had to get it off my chest.
Did. I hate that it's the first time I'm hearing it.
This ain't no little show. This a big show. Who? Baby, we almost at 3,000 listens on this platform alone. What is you talking about? How many episodes? We have like 8 episodes. Stop playing with me. This is a big show. Sorry.
Yeah. There's
Anyway.
people who don't have nothing going for them and they just want to bring you down. Just haters. No, I'm annoyed. No, I'm not.
No, don't be annoyed because we got big things popping over here. Matter of fact, I'm about to play this jingle one more time so y'all can hear it again on the way out the door. And remember that we messy and not malicious. And we just going to let you keep being messy because we love it like that. All right, so please be sure to tune in next week. Same time, same place. I don't know what the topic is going to be next week. Probably some more gay-ass wedding shit. I don't know. It's anniversary weekend. I don't know. I really like this whole series. So. Yeah, it's still on here, too.
No, I know. I saw it the other day.
Coco, do you have any words of encouragement?
Y'all go forth with this week. Wish me safe travels, and I hope y'all have a great week. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
All right, see you next Sunday. Bye.
Real talk, real plans. Real life, real fans with Riri and Coco. You know, messy, not malicious. Our talk is just delicious with Riri and Coco. You know.